Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you all my Vision Hero Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile for post Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge. I wanted to do an update to the deck because I honestly thought when I originally did my first Vision Hero deck profile that it would never get more support for the whole deck and follow a new type of effect that basically lets you have them face up as continuous traps to use for other different effects when they're in the graveyard, to just keep going with the different effects you can use for the Vision Heroes along with the Vision Hero support we already have. I also decided to focus mostly on the Vision Heroes with just a little added hero support for this deck, trying to use as many of them as I could from the new set to make full use of all the different ones for this deck profile. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. So to start off, I run 2 Vision Hero Increase. We'll get to the, I would say, some of the more consistent Vision Heroes later down in the video. But with Vision Hero Increase, if you take battle or effect damage while this card's in the graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap. And during the main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, you contribute 1 hero monster to special summon this card. If it is special summoned from the spell and trap card zone, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Vision Hero monster from your deck, and you can only use the effect of Increase once per turn. So it basically, as the name says, increases your monsters on the field by using its effect. The best setup for using this card in the graveyard is either with Vion or Forest, your other Vision Hero, which we'll get to in a bit. But Increase just helps for those plays. I only run the 2 of it though, so you basically, because you can set it up in the graveyard with other cards, whether it be the monsters I just mentioned or just by fusion summoning with it and getting it into the graveyard to use. I also run 2 Vision Hero Multiply Guy. If you take battle or effect damage while this card's in your graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard in your spell and trap card zone. You can see the trend that's following with all the different Vision Hero monsters and this deck. If this card it's treated as a continuous trap, and you contribute 1 hero monster to special summon it, just like Increase, onto the field. And if it's special summoned from the spell and trap card zone, you can make 1 face-up monster on the field, gain 800 attack, but you can only use the effect of Multiply Guy once per turn. So just another boost type of card to run in the deck. I would say Increase has a little more consistency for the special summon you can do with Multiply Guy, just like I said, bumping up power on the field. And also I run 2 Vision Hero Minimum Ray, having the same setup for the continuous trap, and you contribute a hero monster to special summon this card, and if it's special summoned this way, you can basically destroy 1 level 4 or lower monster your opponent controls. You can only use this effect of Minimum Ray once per turn. So the destruction comes in handy at times depending on the deck you're going up against. I would definitely say Increase and Forest are your go-to ones. These ones are just options when you send, if you know what type of cards you're going up against with cards like Vision Hero Vion. One of the ones I like a little more, I might even bump it up to 3 depending on the plays of some of the other one, is Vision Hero Poisoner, having the same continuous trap special summon effects, and you contribute 1 hero monster to special summon it, and if it's special summoned from the spell and trap card zone, you can have the attack of 1 face-up monster on the field. You can use the effect of Vision Hero Poisoner once per turn. Now the one reason I really do like the half attack is for our other Vision Hero, which is Trinity, which basically can attack 3 times on monsters on the field. It can't attack directly, but being able to lower your opponent's monster's attack and then go into Trinity means you can hit for more damage, so Poisoner definitely does help to set up that play for your deck. And as you all know from my box opening, I didn't pull any Vision Hero Forest, so I have to make do with the proxies, and also my printer is on the fritz, so you can see it's kind of got the lines going on as well. Hopefully I can actually get a playset soon. I don't think the card's that expensive, but you definitely need to run 3 of it in the deck. You can discard 1 other hero monster to special summon this card from your hand, and if this card is normal or special summon, you can place 1 Vision Hero monster from your deck except for Forest in your spell and trap card zone as a face-up continuous trap. Also, you cannot special summon from the extract for the rest of this turn except hero monsters, and you can only use each effect of Forest once per turn. But Forest sets up all your other Vision Heroes and just also able to set them up in the graveyard with the discard for the fact that it's a level 5. So you'll most of the time want to special summon it and not normal summon this card out. But another easy special summon to make use of and a definite 3 of in the deck for that case. And to finish off the Vision Heroes, we have the 3 Vision Hero Gravito. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one of your banished hero monsters, add it to your hand. You can tribute this card, then target 2 Vision Hero monsters in your spell and trap card zone and special summon them. You can only use each effect of Gravito once per turn, but it also works very, very well with the Forest setup, just being able to get those cards in the spell and trap card zone, special summon back on the field, giving you more and more heroes to use as well for those plays. And the original Vision Hero, which I also run 3 of, Vision Hero Vion. The Send to the Graveyard effect sets up so many of your Vision Hero plays especially, but also the search for the Polymerization spell. If you have more Vision Heroes in your hand to grab that fusion to then use and set them up in the graveyard is another big one that I like to go for sure. And I run the 1 Vision Hero Witch Raider, really couldn't exclude. Another original Vision Hero. We've had this one in Vion for so long, but being able to take care of your opponent's spell traps by attributing this card is a big key play for sure in the deck, and its limitation of heroes doesn't really stop you since that's the majority of the cards you run in this deck as well. And then just for the little added hero backup, I run 3 Elemental Heroes Solid Soldier. This one just helps for getting out our Link monsters to use for more extra deck plays. So this one definitely does help for that. And I also run the 2, my apologies, the next one will be 3. Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. I do run a small mass change lineup in the deck just for a little more consistency since our Vision Heroes are all dark, so we can go for Anki or Darklaw, you name it, with this deck also. And lastly, for the monsters, I run 3 Elemental Hero Honest Neos. The Vision Heroes do have quite a low attack, so just being able to bump up their power with Honest Neos definitely does come in handy. The 2500 means you can get over a majority of monsters your opponent has, so I definitely like to run 3 of this card in the deck for that sole reason. And then that's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells, I run 2 Vision Release. You target 1 Vision Hero monster card in your spell and trap card zone and special summon it. And during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Vision Hero monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So more shuffle back consistency. The target most of the time for the graveyard is Forest, but the special summon also has great setup with Forest for those plays. So I like to run the 2 just so I have those options to get more and more monsters on the field. I run the 1 Vision Fusion. I'm testing it out just to see how I like it in the deck. You fusion summon 1 hero fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. You can also use up to 2 monsters in your spell and trap card zone. So Vision Hero Trinity needing 3 monsters is a big investment for sure. So if you have the options face up in your spell and trap card zone, Vision Fusion definitely does help for that play. And I also run the 2 Polymerization. I run the 2. It's searchable with Vion, so you really can't go wrong there. Most of the time I don't end up drawing it because I've searched it out plenty with the monster's effect. And I also run 2 Allure Darkness. I debated between this and Emergency Call just for more hero search with the deck. Decided to stick with this for the amount of dark monsters we run with the Vision Heroes, just for that consistency. Also for the banished monsters as well with your Gravito. Definitely does come in handy for the banished Vision Heroes to add back. And I also run the 1 Foolish Burial and the 1 Reinforcements of the Army, just more graveyard setup for your Vision Heroes, and the Rhoda searches out a good amount of the heroes in the deck as well. And the 3 Mass Change run a good variety of the masked heroes, and just having a more power-based option for them in the deck is why I like to run this also. And I also, for the traps, run 2 of the new Apparition. If a face-up hero monster you control is destroyed by battle or car effect, special summon 1 level 4 or lower Vision Hero from your deck, then you can have the original attack and defense of 1 monster your opponent controls. You can only activate 1 Apparition per turn, but this, once again, is another great card I love to use with Vision Hero Trinity for that attack reduction and then just blowing it away with your 5000k powerhouse. And that is it for the main deck. When I move on to the extra deck for the Vision Hero Fusions, I run 2 Vision Hero Adoration. You just need 2 hero monsters to make it, so you can use Vision Fusion or Polymerization to make this card. And also, just a once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls and 1 other hero monster you control. The opponent's targeted monster loses attack and defense equal to the attack of your targeted monster until the end of this turn. So you just have more boost up power options, plus just needing 2 hero monsters for a 2800 attack point monster is why I really do like to run the 2 Adoration. I also run the 2 Vision Hero Trinity for the power boost, like I've said before, being able to reduce your opponent's monsters with Poisoner, and also your Apparition definitely does help for this card that can attack 3 times. So if you can reduce one with Poisoner and the other one with Apparition, you have the 3 swings there for 2 of those monsters, then hopefully one other monster to take care of. And then having a mass change target with this card to then swap it out for one of our masked heroes which we run, which are the 2 masked hero Dark Law and the 1 Anki. Just the banish with Dark Law definitely is your strongest masked hero play, but being able to search and attack directly with Anki especially can help for some games if you might, go into time and life points are very close. And then for the Link monsters, I have the 2 extra hero Cross Crusader, just my preferred hero monster to go to with the arrows, giving you more fusion options with the extra deck, especially, and just needing 2 warrior monsters to make it. And then more of the generic links, I run 1 Wee Witch's Apprentice, 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Cerberus, 1 Topologic, Trisbana, sorry about that, and 1 Borolo Dragon to wrap up the extra deck. But that is it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, I definitely wanted to focus more on just a deck that used the majority of the Vision Hero plays, since that was the one that seemed the most fun to me. But until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.